Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube videos. Today we're going to be focusing on some balance exercises. So this can be done either seated or standing. And if you are seated, what you're going to need is either a togu cushion, a wobble cushion. Don't worry, if you haven't got one of these, we can use a pillow or a cushion. Okay, so you're going to sit on one of these. All right, and this will be explained in a moment through the exercises.
If you would like to do some standing balance, we just want to make sure that we've got a nice clear space, and you also want something close by, whether that's a surface top or even a good solid chair, just to have something just in case you are feeling a little bit wobbly.
Okay guys, so we're going to get into some balance exercises now. So I'm sat on a wobble cushion, but don't worry if you haven't got one of them, just use a pillow. And Ellie's going to be stood using a chair just in case she feels a bit wobbly. So make sure you do that at home as well. Okay, so feet positions, we're going to be doing the same. So I will explain once and then you can do that for standing and seated as well. Okay, so what we'll do first is if we go feet together for us. So both feet are quite close. Those of you that are standing can try and do this without holding on all throughout the positions. And those of us that are seated, we're going to go into that position, and then what we're going to do is trying to reach out of our base of support, trying to maintain sort of that upright position, so we're not trying to fall out of that chair. So just go to what you feel comfortable with. Okay, and those that are standing, you might feel like your ankles are working.
Ideally, we want our two big toes to be touching, but if it feels quite difficult to stay in that position, just take a little side step apart and gradually try and bring your feet closer and closer together, because we are narrowing our base of support. So we might find it's a little bit challenging for us.
Okay guys, good. So we've done a few of them now. So if you're finding that too easy, we can progress this. So we're going to go into a bit of a step stance. So one foot is going to be in front of the other, not as like a tightrope just yet. So there's a little bit of gap in between your feet. And same again, those of us that are seated, we're going to reach out of base support. And for those of you that are standing, are going to try and maintain that foot position without feeling too wobbly.
I can definitely feel it's working.
Maybe we need to work on balance. So when we're reaching, just try and think of all directions, forwards, backwards, sideways. Good. Okay, so if we're finding this too easy again, then we can make it a little bit more challenging. So now we're going to go into a bit of a tightrope position. So one foot is going to be touching the other foot, so like heel to toe. And same again, those of us that are seated, we're going to start reaching out of base support. Don't worry if we find this too difficult, just go back to the next step.
So we're really trying to hold this static position now, so you should feel, like Jake said, ankles are working really hard. You might feel a little bit wobbly in this position because we have gone to a very narrow base of support. So we just want to try and hold that position, and don't forget as well to try it on both sides. So we can try it with the other leg with our foot forwards. So again, aiming for that heel toe contact. And then we're just going to stand nice and tall, focusing straight ahead.
Good, nice, well done. Okay, so we're going to go back to our first foot position. So both feet together, that narrow stance. And what we're going to do to progress this is we're going to try and close our eyes if we can. So again, those of you that are standing, try and see if you can do this without holding on to anything. So again, just count to about 5 seconds in your head. And those of us that are seated, we're going to close our eyes. And if you feel like that's difficult enough, we can stay there, or we can sort of add in our reaches again. Okay, so for about 5 or 10 seconds, if we can manage that. So again, in all directions. Good, and then we can open our eyes. Brilliant. If you find that too easy, again, we can progress the foot position. So back into our step stance. So one foot in front of the other. And same again, we're going to close our eyes for those of you standing and seated. And then we're going to, those of us that are seated, reaching out of base of support again. Those of you that are standing, you might find this a bit more challenging now. So just have your fingertips hovering over the chair or the kitchen counter, whatever you may be using.
Should feel like you're rocking on a boat.
All right, and then we can open our eyes again. And then the last little bit, what we can focus on is that heel to toe. So imagine we're on that tightrope. And same again, we're going to close our eyes, make it really challenging now. And then for us seated, we're going to reach out a base of support. And for those of you that are standing, again, I'd have your hand hovering over that chair just in case you need it. But you're going to find your feet are really trying to sort of keep that static balance. But it just means you're working, so that's good. All right, and then you can open your eyes and then we'll swap over. So we'll do the other foot in front of the other. And same again, for us seated, we're going to close our eyes and reaching out a base support. That's it. Well done, guys. Keep going.
I'm not very good on this side.
And we can breathe and we can open up. Good, well done, guys. So those are the sort of exercises we're going to cover today. If you like at home, you can repeat that sort of 2 to 3 times, run through the sort of routine that we've given you there, so you can practice that when you're making a coffee or when you're making tea, something like that, that would be good. All right, guys, that was our balance exercises that we've covered in that session. I hope you found it beneficial. If you want to check out our other videos on lower limb strength, upper body strength and core, please find them on our YouTube channel, and we'll see you next time.
Bye,
See you guys.